So starting with MCQ A, solutions of equations x minus 2y equals 7 and 2x minus y equals 8 is what among these four options? So first I'll quickly write down the two equations. X minus 2y equals 7 and 2x minus y equals 8. Since both of these equations are in standard form, I'll name them equation 1 and equation 2. Now when I compare the signs of both of them, here both of x are positive and both of y are negative. So if that is the case, what will I do is I'll convert this x to 2x. So what I'll do, I'll say equation 1 multiplied by 2. So when I multiply this equation 1 by 2, it becomes 2x minus 4y equals to 14, and I can name it as equation number 3. Okay. Now if I observe, the coefficient of x is same in both the cases. Here also it's 2x and here also is 2x. Now what I can do next is I can go for equation 3 minus equation 2. So I'll write it also like that. I'll write it 2x minus 4y equals 14 minus 2x minus y equals 8. When I put a subtraction sign here, all of the symbols change. This minus becomes plus and 8 here is plus, it becomes minus. Now I'll start subtracting. Plus 2x minus 2x becomes 0. Minus 4x minus 4y plus y becomes minus 3y equals to 14 minus 8 becomes 6. Minus 3 is in multiplication here, goes there in division. So y equals to 6 by minus 3. That is nothing but y equals minus 2. Now using this value y equals minus 2, if I substitute in any one of these three equations, be it equation 1, 2 or 3, I'll get the value of y. Let's say I want to put it in equation 1. So I'll say from equation 1, that is nothing but x minus 2y equals 7. Now if I substitute the value of y here, I will get the value of x. So I'll say x minus 2 into value of y is minus 2 equals 7. So x minus into minus is plus and 2 into 2 is 4 equals to 7. Then plus 4 here, it is in addition, goes there in subtraction. So x equals 7 minus 4, that is x equals 3. So x equals 3 and y equals minus 2. X equals 3 and y equals minus 2. Option number 3 is correct. Next is MCQ B, that is solution of the equations x plus y equals 2.1 and x minus y equals 0.3 is what among these four options. Let me quickly write down the two equations. That is x plus y equals 2.1 and x minus y equals 0.3. Both of them are in standard form, so I'll name them 1 and 2. Now if I compare their coefficients, I observe that the coefficient of x both are positive, whereas coefficient of y, one is positive and one is negative. In such scenarios, what I can do is I can directly add the equation. So what I'll do is I'll say equation 1 plus equation 2. What will I get? Let's see. X plus y equals 2.1 and x minus y equals 0.3. Now when I add these two equations, plus y and minus y will cancel and x plus x will give me 2x, and 2.1 plus 0.3 will give me 2.4. Now 2 is in multiplication here, it goes there in division, so x equals 2.4 by 2, and 2.4 by 2 is nothing but 1.2. Yes. Now I got the value of x. Now I can substitute this value of x in either equation 1 or equation 2. I'll substitute in equation 1. So I'll say from equation 1, that is x plus y equals 2.1. If I substitute the value of x, that is 1.2, plus y equals 2.1. This 1.2 is in addition here, goes there in subtraction. So y equals 2.1 minus 1.2. 2.1 minus 1.2 is nothing but 0.9. So x is equal to 1.2 and y equals 0.9. So I will say option number 1 is the correct answer. Next is MCQ-C. Solutions of equations 1 by x plus 1 by y equals 21 and 1 by x minus 1 by y plus 9 equals 0. First I'll write down the equations. 1 by x plus 1 by y equals 21 and 1 by x minus 1 by y plus 9 equals to 0. See, the equation 1 is in standard form, so I'll note it down as equation 1. But this equation here, it is not in standard form, so first I'll convert it to standard form. I'll write 1 by x minus 1 by y plus 9 is in plus here, goes there in subtraction, so equals minus 9. Now it is in the standard form, equation number 2. Now what do I observe here is the coefficient of y here is plus and the coefficient of y here is minus 1 and here it is plus 1, so I can directly add the two equations. So what I'll do is equation 1 plus equation 2. So when I add these both, I'll get 1 by x plus 1 by y equals 21, and I have to add it with 1 by x minus 1 by y equals minus 9. Let's add them both. So plus 1 by y and minus 1 by y cancel each other. 1 by x plus 1 by x will give me 2 by x equals to 21 minus 9. When I do 21 minus 9, it gives me 12. Now there is no denominator for 12, so I'll write 1. Cross multiplication, it gives me 1 into 2 is 2 and 12 into x is 12x. This 12 is in multiplication here, goes there in division, so I can say 2 by 12 equals to x, and when I cancel this, I'll get 1 by 6 equals to x, which can also be written as x equals 1 by 6. Now when I substitute this value of x equals 1 by 6 in any one of the two above equations, that is equation 1 or 2, I get the value of y. So I'll take the first equation from equation 1, that is 1 by x plus 1 by y equals 21. Substituting the value of x as 1 by 6, so 1 upon 1 by 6 plus 1 by y equals 21. Now this 1 by 6 here is in division. When it goes up, it reverses and multiplies, so it becomes 6 plus 1 by y equals 21. 6 is in addition here, goes there in subtraction, so 1 by y equals 21 minus 6. 1 by y equals 21 minus 6 is what? 15. There is nothing below 15, so 1 cross multiplication, so 1 equals 15y, or 1 by 15 equals y, which can also be written as y equals 1 by 15. So x equals 1 by 6 and y equals 1 by 15. That is my option number 4th. Now MCQ D is similar to the last MCQ, that is MCQ C. Solutions of equations x by 2 minus y by 3 equals 0 and x by 2 plus y by 3 equals 6 is what? Four options are given. Let us write down the two equations. That is x by 2 minus y by 3 equals 0 and x by 2 plus y by 3 equals 6. Now since both of these two equations are in standard form, I'll name them equation 1 and equation 2. On observation, I see that the coefficient of x here is 1 by 2 and here also plus 1 by 2. So can't do anything. Coefficient of y here is minus 1 by 3 and here it is plus 1 by 3. So if that is the case, I can directly add these two equations. So I'll say equation 1 plus equation 2. So I'll write down equation 1, then equation 2, and I'll add these two equations. So minus y by 3 and plus y by 3 will cancel each other. X by 2 plus x by 2 will give me 2x by 2. And slight mistake, this is actually 6. 6 plus 0 will give me 6 itself. Now I can cancel this 2 and this 2. So the value of x that I'll get is 6. Now this value of x, if I substitute in equation 1 or equation 2, I'll get the value of y also. Let me take equation 1. So I'll say from equation 1, that is x by 2 minus y by 3 equals 0. If I substitute the value of x as 6, so it becomes 6 by 2 minus y by 3 equals 0. So 6 divided by 2 is nothing but 3 minus y by 3 equals 0. This 3 is in subtraction, I mean addition here. The symbol of 3 is plus. When it goes there, it becomes minus. So minus y by 3 equals minus 3. Okay. And this 3 gets multiplied, is in division, so it goes there in multiplication. So minus y becomes 3 3 is a 9 minus 9. So I can cancel this minus and minus. So the value of y is 9. So x equals 6, y equals 9. That is my option number 2. So MCQ E and last MCQ. Solutions of equations x plus 8 by 5 minus 2y minus 4 by 3 equals 0 and y minus x equals 3 is what? I'll note down the equations. First equation is x plus 8 by 5 minus 2y minus 4 by 3 equals 0 and y minus x equals 3. Now none of these two equations are in standard form. So first I'll convert them to standard form. So the first equation, the easiest way to solve it is I'll take LCM, and the fastest way to take LCM is by cross multiplying like this. So 3 into x plus 8 minus 5 into 2y minus 4, 5 into 3. Now 3 into x is 3x, 3 into 8 is 24, minus 5 into 2 is 2y is 10y, and minus into minus is plus, 5 4s are 20, 5 3s are 15 equals 0. This 15 is in division here, goes there in multiplication. 15 into 0 is 0. So 3x plus 24 minus 10y plus 20 equals 0. Now I'll write 3x as it is. Then I'll write y minus 10y. 24 plus 24 plus 20 will give me plus 44. Standard form to write this equation is 3x minus 10y. 44 should go that side, it's plus here, goes there in subtraction, equals minus 44, and I'll name this one as my equation number 1. Yes. Now the second equation, it is also not in standard form. First I'll convert it to standard form. So first x should come, so minus x, then y should come, plus y equals to 3. Now it's in standard form, so I'll name it equation number 2. Now if I want to solve these two equations, I'll compare the coefficients. The coefficient of x is minus 1, coefficient of x is 3, coefficient of y is 1, and coefficient of y is minus 10. So the easiest way to do here is I'll make sure that the coefficient of x in equation 2 is similar to that of coefficient of x in equation 1. So I'll multiply equation 2 by 3. When I do that, I get minus 3x plus 3y equals 9. I'll name it equation number 3. Now what I observe is coefficient of x is minus 3 and here coefficient of x is plus 3. I can solve by adding the two equations. So I'll say equation 1 plus equation 3. So first I'll write down the first equation, then the third equation, add these two equations, plus 3x minus 3x cancel each other, minus 10y plus 3y will give me minus 7y equals to minus 44 plus 9. Minus 44 plus 9 will give me minus 35. Minus and minus cancels each other. 7 is in multiplication here, goes there in division. Y equals 35 by 7. And 7 ones are 7, 7 5s are 35. So the value of y I got is 5. Now if I want the value of x, I'll substitute this value in any of the above equations, that is equation 1, 2 or 3. I'll substitute in equation 2. I'll say from equation 2, that is minus x plus y equals 3. I'll substitute the value of y. So minus x plus 5 equals 3. 5 is in addition here, goes there in subtraction. Minus x equals 3 minus 5. Minus x equals 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Minus minus cancel. So x equals 2. X equals 2 and y equals 5. That is my option number 1. So this is the end of the MCQs. Although these kind of equations can be solved by any type of method, but equating coefficient method is the most simplest to remember and memorize. So that is the reason we have solved all these MCQs by equating coefficients method. We can also solve these equations by other methods also, like cross multiplication or elimination method. We'll get the same answer. So that's all for today. Thank you.